This is an Auto Sleepers Nuevo. Now, you may have spotted we've had one of these on the channel before, but not quite like this, because to give it its full name, it's the Auto Sleepers Nuevo ES EK LT. Now, the ES stands for extended seating. That means you've got 4 seats inside with seat belts. The EK is for the kitchen right at the back, and the LT is the Luton top, which you can see above the cab there, and that means that it sleeps 4 and travels with 4, all within a 5.7 metre vehicle. That's very impressive. There's not many can do that. So we'll do the full tour of this one. It's based on the Peugeot. It's got the 165 horsepower engine. And if we wander down this side, first of all, we will find things like the leisure gas system. So it's got underslung gas tanks, which mean that you don't have gas bottles, you just fill it up direct from there. Also here, you've got a hookup for satellite TV. If you're in a campsite that's got cable TV, you can plug that into the vehicle there. That one allows you to fill up water from a barrel or a river or something like that, pump the water in, rather than just filling with a hose. That 240 volt hookup is there, cassette for the toilet is there. We'll come all the way around and then we'll head inside. It's pre-drilled for a bike rack on the back, and there's a reversing camera up there as well. If we come right on around then, that one there is a storage compartment that goes inside the vehicle. It's locked at the moment, but I can show you that from the inside. And that is an exterior storage compartment. It's just for boots and that sort of thing, so it doesn't go inside at all. It's just for putting your muddy boots in, basically. Here we've got a 240 volt power socket, so if you want to plug something in outside when you're hooked up to the mains, you can do. That one there allows you to plug a barbecue in and run it from those underslung gas tanks, and then the standard water filler is just there. But this, as I say, is a very compact vehicle with an awful lot of accommodation in it. So we'll head inside and I'll show you. It's got the awning on this one as well that comes across. It's got the premium pack and the winter pack, so it's got things like the extra insulation for the water tanks and so forth, upgraded heating system, etc. So we'll open up here. There's a bin in the door just there. There's a little button down here. That powers the step out, and in we go. So straight away, this is the EK part of the name, which is the kitchen right at the back. You can see here also, that is the handle for the awning, and the other things that we have here then is the heating system is controlled from here, but also the operating system for the vehicle is here. I don't know how you can see this, but this is giving us access to things like water levels are on here. Of course, they're empty at the minute because it's brand new. So that's for your waste tank and your water tank. Battery levels are on here, the mains current coming in, all that kind of thing. That's all monitored from there. You can turn the water pump on and off, turn the lights on and off, all that kind of stuff. All controlled from there. Storage up above here, also extractor fan in here as well. I'm going to close that door because there's a little bit of grinding going on in the workshop nearby, which you can probably hear in the background. But hopefully not now. There we go. Yeah, extractor fan there with lights under it. I like the fact they've finished this off in these nice, easy to wipe down surfaces like this. Opening windows, of course, these have all got blinds on, so these come up like this, or you can drop them down for bug screens. Plug sockets in here as well. It's a 4-burner hob. Now what they've done with this is they made 3 of these gas and 1 of these electric, so if you're plugged into the mains, you don't have to use your gas for cooking. Oven and grill underneath. Ton of storage over here, so these are all drawers and cupboards and so forth. If we spin on around a little bit further then, we've got the microwave over here as well. There's little glasses underneath here, which the Auto Sleepers always have, and then the fridge is here too. If we come round a bit further, toilet is in here. And they've been pretty cunning with this, because what you've got in here is a swing wall. What that means is that this section here will hinge back like that, and then this door comes across like so, and that makes that a completely enclosed separate shower area. And it means that you can have a shower there without getting everything over here wet. Gives you somewhere to come out into the dry. Let's drop that one back again. Bit of storage in here as well. And you've also got ventilation in here because there is a little skylight up above that opens and provides a bit of light and air. There we go. Let's move forward a little bit further. This one is a big wardrobe, but also in here there's a pole and a small table. So if you want to, rather than using the big table, you can just drop a small table into that little socket there, and you just got like a little sort of coffee table or something to put your drinks, that kind of stuff. Bit more storage underneath, like so. And then we come to the living area. So what they've done here, which is quite clever, is this is the extended seating. On the standard vehicle, you just get a seat like this and a similar seat down this side. On this one, you've got this seat across here, and that means that they can put seat belts in there just here, and that's what gives you the ability to carry 4 people when you're driving. What you can also do with this is this table here, you will see where it fits onto that rail there, there's another rail lower down, and you can drop that table down. You can then pull out a section here, and this all then infills. Table, this, and it means that you've got a big double bed here. So that sleeps 2, but then there's another double bed up here, and that of course sleeps another 2. That's how you get your sleeping for 4. And that's that Luton top that we looked at from the outside. And that will in fact lift right up out of the way. You can see it's on these gas struts, so that when you're not using it, you can have this a lot more open all the way through. We'll drop it back down just for the moment. The other thing you can do with these areas, in fact, is you can swivel this seat round, you can infill this one here, you can have this basically like 2 singles if you want to, rather than the double which goes across ways. It just depends how you want to use it. That's quite helpful if you've got kids, for example. There's a storage area, I mentioned it on the outside, that's underneath here. If we lift this one up, you'll see it's underneath there, and that is the access from the outside. It is lockable, and indeed locked at the minute, which is why I didn't show you from the outside. And then we can come right forward, and up here you've got obviously the cab. So usual situation here, the Peugeot steering wheel, Peugeot instrumentation, it's just the standard Peugeot cab. It's a manual 6-speed gearbox on this one, and then you've got your navigation and so forth, entertainment, etc. in the centre just there. And that, I think, is about the size of that. But for a 5.7 metre vehicle, I think you'll agree that is pretty impressive. Anyway, let me know what you think of that one. Huge thanks to Nuevo Motorhomes for organising that tour. Massive thanks, of course, to you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.